Good morning, good morning. We're live on a Saturday morning. We're live on a Saturday morning. Where's me? I don't want my picture on there. There we are. Because that means I have more pictures of you. Good morning. We're all ready to cook. We've got more people coming in. This is great. This is a busy class this morning. A busy class this morning. Good morning. Let me just see. Keep that handy. We've got a few of you on this morning. You nothing better to do. Nothing on the telly. Oh, I'm on the telly. All right, okay. Right, don't forget hashtag live. Zach is in. Lucas, Leo. Who else is in? Ava, Catherine, Imogen. Baby's in. She's doing star jumps already. She's warming up. She's doing press ups now. she's in the warm up mood. Noah's in the house. Monty's in the house. Is that Noella? Yeah, she's there. And Lucas Singh is in the house. Mia's busy doing press ups as well. Alex D's in the middle there. All right, well, we're ready to start then. Don't forget to put the comment in to say that you're here. Catherine's there, Noella's there, and Imogen's there, and Noah. Yeah, so you're putting your names in the Facebook. That's great. It's easier than putting your name in the chat here, but chat's just as good. All right, because they get a separate file when I download you all. Okay, well, that's enough time. We've wasted enough time waiting for everybody else. Let's see you all waving. Yeah, so it's real pictures. Yeah, people waving. Let me see you doing some kicks as well. Just not too high. Just let me see you being busy. Yeah, that's quite busy. I like that. That means you're enthusiastic and you're awake. Brilliant. Let's do the bow then. Try it from there. Arm back. Big circles. And at the same time, with the other hand, punching. Punching the screen. Yeah? Punch the screen as your hand looking through. Whoa! What's this? Change. Other hand back, punching. Me is doing good. That's it. Good arm go around the circle. That's it, Ava. Keep it going. Big circle and punching. Good. Now one arm back, one arm forward. Change direction. Okay. Shoulders up and back. Maybe too early for that one. Hip circles. Round and round. Use your hands on the hips. It does help. Round and round, and then go the other way. Can't make the body move. Don't be lazy. You're out of it now. Feet together. We're going to crouch down. So we're going to crouch and then back up. Crouch and back up. Set. Net. Tasor. Yosu. Yugo. Yoron. Have two more. Aha. Yo. And while we're there, with the feet together still, just roll the knees around. If you want a good workout, you need to check last night's class. Change direction. Last night's class was at 6 o'clock. I don't know. Right. Shake the legs. Shake the hands. Shake the legs again. Shake the hands and the legs. All righty then. Everyone's going to try these techniques, and we are going to do techniques specific to grades as well. All right. So let's do something you can all do at the moment. We'll all give it a go. Parallel stance, middle punch. To me, that is, yeah. We could just stand here like this, feet like skis or train tracks, and breathe in, breathe out. Easy, but are your hands working equally? And turn. What I mean is, one hand goes back to the hip as the other one punches. Set. Is your other hand going back to the hip properly? Neck. Tasso. Yoso. Yugo. Yoda. Aha. Yo. Sitting stance. Middle punch. Chumbi. Now your feet are wider than your shoulders. 1.5 times. Yeah. Feet are straight forward. Make sure your feet are not sticking out like that. Like Dumbo's ears. You've got to have the train tracks still, but wider train tracks. Yeah? Then we go on your arms. Get set. Go. On your marks. Get set. Go. On your marks, get set, go. On your marks, get set, go. Net. Tasso. Yoso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aha. Yo. Now, red belts in particular, are you dropping first? On your marks, get set. Go. Very important. Knees wider, not your feet, but knees wider. Noah. Knees. Don't let your knees come in like this. This is very weak. Need them wider. Now we're going to do 2 punches, but we're going to do it like this. On your marks, get set, go and go. On your marks, get set, go and go. Ready? On your marks, get set, go and go. On your marks, get set, go and go. Now I'm going to count. Hana. 2. Set. Changing hands to me. Hana. Don't forget on your marks, get set. 2. Bring your feet in closer, revision, and bend your knees. Check your knees here, Taylor. Set. Net. Tasso. Yoso. Paro. Sure. All right, so that was fairly easy, that wasn't it? If you've not done it for a while, the top of your legs start to burn or get tired, right? You need to practice that a lot. You need to get to stay there for a long time, at least 5 minutes. While your mums and dads are packing the food at the supermarket, you can stand there like that. Yeah? Stand still while mums and dads are busy. Okay. Techniques. We're going to get 10th cups, that's white belt, low knife hand block. So you can start practicing that now if you want. Low knife hand block. 9th cups, can you do the same? 9th cups, can you do the same? Low knife hand block, but in walking stance. You must check your stance is correct. I'm a bit worried that 9th cups are not doing their walking stances properly, okay? 8th cups, can you do knife hand middle strike? Yeah, middle strike. I said that deliberately, middle strike. So it's lower than your shoulder. Aha. Yeah, I want you to know the difference. Middle strike. Okay? Where are we at? 7th cups, you're going to do sitting stance strike. I didn't say which one that time. Yeah, borderline. Sitting stance strike for 7th cups. 6th cups, knife hand in with strike in L stance. 5th cups, twin knife hand in L stance. 4th cups, reverse knife hand, middle block for 4th cups in L stance. 3rd cups, upset fingertip thrust in walking stance. This is a reverse. That's for 3rd cups. For 2nd cups, second cup, first cup, and first degree. You're going to do, we'll do this one first. Sangsong Kalamaki, you've got something else planned for you, right? I'll wait to do this one, then we're going to do a fourth degree technique. Fourth degree. This one. Sangsong Kalamaki. Alright, so you've all had a practice, have you? You've all been practicing while I've been talking to the others. Hopefully. Go to the back of the room because we're going to do 4 and 4. That means 4 steps forward and 4 steps backwards. Make sure you've got enough space. I have no idea what you're doing. I've forgotten everybody's technique. Ready? So, chumbe. Hana. So I've just done that one, for example. Right? That's for. I want you to bend your knees more, Leo. Anyone that's in an L stance, you're not bending your knees. Apart from Catherine's there, she's bent her knees enough. But everyone else in L stance needs to bend your knees more. Turn. Nice and strong. Whatever the technique, that's it. Good one. That was Lucas. Good, strong technique, that one. Set. Good. Net. That's it. And straight out from the shoulder for the third comes. Good. Backward stepping. Same technique for backwards. Ready, Lucas? And up. So you go backwards now, do the same thing. If you're needing to cross your hands, so if you're doing a technique that requires you to cross your hands, yeah? The first thing you should do from here is cross the hands. Don't go backwards and then cross the hands. You must cross the hands as you go backwards. So you didn't cross your hands there, Eva. I haven't moved yet. I haven't said the next number. So go back to where you were. Right? Cross the hands and go. Yeah, you cross the hands too late. You've got a good technique, but if you cross the hands sooner, you'll be safer and you'll be able to strike quicker. It's all to do with timing with your feet and your hands and your breathing. And if you've got your hands up as you're moving around like this, then your body is open to attack. So if I'm going to do an right-hand side strike and I just move like that, look, my whole body is a target for the opponent. So if I cross the hands, I've changed my mind, I have to do a low block instead. Or I have to rise and block instead. It's all about keeping the hands ready. See, that's number 4. I can't remember them, that's 4. There you go. Right, now a bit quicker. The same technique coming forward. Ready? Hana. Two. Set. Neck. I said quicker. Now you got to go backwards. Hana. Two. Set. Neck. Now forwards again. Eva, what you doing? Need more room. Okay, we're going to go faster. Run. Hana. Two. Set. Neck. Backwards. Hana. Two. Set. Neck. Oh, you're a bit slow. Quicker error. Ready? Hana. Two. Set. Neck. And backwards. Hana. Two. Set. Neck. Wow, Imogen. That was right? Like a tornado. Paro. Sure. Have you got a sticky note on your screen, Catherine, or something? Don't worry. It's just I can't. I can see your feet, but I can't. All right, I see. It's just something to keep the sun out. I couldn't see all of you. I mean, I can see your feet. That was fine. Right then, so we're going to do a different technique now, a little bit more serious, yeah? Exactly the same one, but jumping. But that's the same technique. No, it's not, because you're jumping, so it's different. You've got to do the same one, but each step we do is a jump. Yeah, Ava's doing it exactly right. Okay, jumping. This is important. What you're doing is you're jumping. And I want you to tell me in a minute. I'm gonna say, someone tell me the answer, and you'll put your hand up, and I'll choose you. Right? Hey, listen, baby. I'm gonna ask you a question. When you jump, what do your legs do? Or what do your knees do, or what does your body do, right? It's the same answer I'm looking for, but you might think of it differently from the way I'm thinking about it, right? It's the body. What does the body do? What do the knees do? What do the legs do? It's the same answer, but when you jump, what is it that's very important about what your body or your legs or your knees are doing when you jump? Okay? Ready to do the technique? Jumbi, I'll get you to do the technique first. First one. Hana. 2. Set. Neck. Now backwards. Hana. 2. Set. Good jump. Neck. Okay, now a bit quicker, coming forward. Hana. You shouldn't have moved, Imogen. 2. Set. Net. Now backwards. Hana. 2. Set. Net. Forward again, a bit quicker. Hana. 2. Set. Net. Backwards. Hana. 2. Set. Net. Forwards again. Ready. Hana. 2. Set. Net. Backwards. Hana. 2. Set. Net. Barrow. Show. All right. So there's one really important thing there. It was happening with your body or your knees or your legs, whatever. Noah's already got his hand up, but we'll let Noah answer the question then. Go on, Noah. What am I asking you to tell me? What happens with your body, your legs, your knees? Noah's going to tell me in a second when he gets the microphone on. I still can't hear you, so we haven't got the microphone sorted yet. Got it? Say something now.
They all go together like a ball.
Like a ball? Say that again.
They kind of come together when you do it.
Right, okay, you kind of got it. You kind of got it. Anybody else? Knees, body, legs, what do they do? What? Go on, Imogen's got a hand up. Last one then, quickly. Get the microphone on. When you're doing this, what is it, Imogen?
They bend.
You bend. So what's your body doing?
Bending.
Your body shouldn't bend, but it drops down, doesn't it? When I'm asking you to do your techniques, it might be a punch, it might be a block, down, up, down. Now, really, realistically, I shouldn't have to say that because your body just did it. I didn't tell you, and you were just jumping, and you went, you went down, up, down, didn't you? So you're doing it naturally. When you're doing your taekwondo, I don't know why we emphasize sine wave, because people's bodies do this naturally. Maybe you need more encouragement. Yeah, are you all right, Eva? Put your hand up there. Down, up, down. Even when we walk, down, up, down. Say again.
When we do the move, do we do it while we're in the air or?
Brilliant question. And I was coming to that in a minute. Well done. Yeah, I'll answer that in a second. I'll tell everybody what the question was in case you didn't hear it. Ava wants to know, do you do the technique while you're in the air or when you land? Yeah, I never said which. I just left you to do it because at first I want you to remember that you have to bend your knees. You're doing it anyway when you jump. You do it anyway when you walk. You don't walk like this, do you? Do this? Does anybody walk like that? Not really. I'm not deliberately anyway. you automatically, your knees, it's called flex and extend, flex and extend. It's very subtle, it's very small, so your body's going on this a little sideways. But in Taekwondo, they ask us to do this exaggeration. Yeah? Personally, I don't like it. But anyway, it's the way it is. I understand from a training point of view, this is more adults now, right, or teenagers, cadets, you'll understand that we're asking you to exaggerate so that we can create a better muscle base, strength and conditioning, and then flexibility also. Because our bodies are conditioned to what we do. And in Taekwondo, we're asking you to exaggerate them so that the length of the movement increases. All right? It increases to create strength and a longer range of movement. Otherwise, we would only be flexible and strong in what we do. That much. That much. And that much. Punching. Yeah? In that short range. But what we're trying to do is move the body in a longer range. Again, that's for teenagers and adults more. So, sine wave, when you're doing a punch, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. We're asking you to exaggerate the movement, all right? So that's what you need to do. Anyway, to answer Ava's question, do you do the technique in the air or when you land? Yes. Yes. The answer depends on where and why you're doing it. If you're doing a knife hand side strike, you might be jumping to get from here to here. You might not want to stand on the cat. Yeah? Or there might be a little stream there that you have to jump over to go back. Or somebody's dropped something on the floor, like the juice. So you have to jump over, all right? And then land. I just exaggerated, I just did it wrong there. You jump over and land and strike. But it could be also you're jumping because the person is particularly tall, taller than you. So you might have to do some jump and strike in the air or block in the air because it's happening in the air. So it depends where it's happening. For Ava, it's a good question. It depends where you have to do it. Yeah? If I ask you now to do the same technique, but you have to do it at the toppermost point of your jump. So if you're doing knife hand guarding blocks, you've got to time it, hands and feet. You've got to be tucked up, blocking, and breathing out at the top of your jump. If you're doing this one, third cups, I doubt very much you'll be doing this jumping in the air, but give it a go. You never know. Maybe you're having to do it because they're trying to kick your legs. When they're trying to kick your legs, you're trying to jump so they don't kick you, and you hit them in the body anyway, just not the same target. Yeah? Or maybe they're jumping at the same time and you want to hit the same target. So it depends on where you have to do it. So we need to practice both. Everyone now, you're going to practice in your own time, your technique on both sides. Practice it only, at this moment, only at the top of the jump. Alright, so if you do knife hand side strike, at the top of your jump, you've got to strike. Sija, begin. Yeah, give it a go. There's a few people here that don't like jumping. And it's about timing. It's about timing. So you've got to be able to time the hands at the top of the jump. And if you're jumping, you should be tucking your knees up to your chest, or as high as you can, yeah? Yeah? Not treating it like a jump, though. This is the next thing we'll come into. That was a good one, Zach. Where's baby gone? She jumped off the screen. Where's she gone? There you go. Don't have to twist, though, baby. There's no... Ah, good one. I'm going to give you nice hand guarding block, 9 cups. Ninth cups. Can you do knife hand guarding block now? Ninth cups. Knife hand guarding block. And try and do that at the top of the jump. Not when you land, but at the top of the jump. This is really tricky now because the whole timing has changed. We're going to change the technique in just a second so everybody gets the same one. You're right, Noah. All right, so now the easy version, or is it? Jump, land and execute. It should be easier because that's what you were all doing to start with. Land and do your block or strike or thrust, right? So you're going to land in that position now. Go for it. So different from before. Before it was at the top of your jump, at the highest point of your jump is when you execute. That's really tricky because you've got to force your hands out into a technique with your feet not on the ground. You're not getting support then. So, but now, come on, Ava, now you can land and do the technique. So whatever you're doing, ninth cups are doing nice hand guarding block now. Eighth cups are doing nice hand side striking L stance, I think. And seventh cups are doing it in sitting stance. I can't remember now. Seventh cups, change yours to Sonson Kutulugi. So if you're at seventh cup, you're now going to do it straight fingertip thrust. Sixth cups are still doing nice hand in the strike. Fifth cups are still doing twin knife hand lock. I think that's what it was. I think that's pretty much everybody red belt and above as well. All right, stop in it. So there's the answer to your question. It depends where you have to do it. That's the answer, because you don't know your opponent. Your opponent's not going to tell you. They're not going to send you a letter or an email saying, on Wednesday, I'm going to punch you in the nose, but I'm going to jump and do it. So you, next Wednesday, I've got to jump. Jump up and do it. They're not going to tell you. So you have to work it out right there and then. That's really hard. Knowing what the other person's going to do before they do it. Because if you do it after they're already attacking you, they've got a head start. They might win. Right? Okay, different techniques then. We're going to get everybody white belt and yellow. White belt and yellow. I want you to do twin forearm block. White and yellow. So that's everybody 10th cup, 9th cup, 8th cup, and 7th cup. Right? White and yellow belts. Green and blue. Green and blue, you're going to practice the San Makis. Green and blue, San Maki. So that's including 6th cups as well. So J and Co, all the 6th cups, 5th cups, and the blue belts, you're all going to do this 3rd cup movement. You're going to do San Maki. And also, sitting stance, and also San Maki, mountain block, or W-shaped block. Okay? Red belts and above, you're going to do double arc hand block. Now, what do you do in the middle? So with this one, reds and blacks, so black belts know this already. You're looking at your book, and it's a reverse block. If you think about the Gucciamaki, instead of going out the way, you're turning the ball or the book down and out. So you turn the fingertips towards your chin and then push away. Miromaki. Dulbandasan, or Dulbandasan. Got me thinking there's a sound I'm going. Dulbandasan. Yeah? Maki. Now it doesn't say all the time, it doesn't always say pushing block, but if we treat this as a pushing block, that means the breath is long. Yeah? Because you're making contact and getting rid of them. It's a long contact. Everyone should be practicing now. I've given you your techniques. Shisha, let me see you working hard. Practice your techniques. Noah's doing a good job. He's doing it in different directions. Don't forget to change your feet as well. Can you remember, Ava, what you're doing? Sang Palmaki. Yeah, L stance though. Just watch out, because sometimes you go into a walking stance for this one. This is really tricky because which hand goes at the front? Huh? You got this one, Lucas? Sang Palmaki. Don't lean forward though, because the L stance means you have to lean back, doesn't it? Sang Palmaki. Don't go forward. Don't go forward into it. A bit more stamp now. That's better. On that last one you just did, Noella, one side's good, but the other one of them you take your hands with your foot. Remember, you've got to leave the body until last point. So one of them was good, that was good. And leave the body there, that's better, good. Right, Monty? All those doing Sang Palmaki, you've got to check this hand is middle, all right? And you've got to check the other hand is over your nose. This is no good. This is terrible for two reasons. One, you've missed what they're hitting you with, so they've gone boom. They've not missed you, you've missed them. If you do that, you've missed them, but they've not missed you. All right? And the second thing is, even if they don't pop you on the head, they can now grab your arm and put you into a shoulder lock or a twisty, hurty. All right? So, 10 star jumps, go. 10 press ups, go. You all falling asleep there. I think I was my dulcet tones. Parallel stance when you're ready. That technique, make sure you've got enough room. Jumbe. That last technique you were doing, hana. Oh, what was it doing? What was it doing? I can't remember then. That's the tricky bit, stepping forward. Just watch your front foot doesn't go wide, Catherine. Bring it in a bit. Set. That looked good, there you go. Net. Nice. Again, you're coming forward a little bit, Lucas, so just take care you don't come forward and block, right? Let's go backwards. Head up. That's it, Monty. Cross your hands. Through. Good. Baby, just swap your hands around the other way. Your feet are fine. But no, yeah, you can do that. It's tricky, isn't it? I'll tell you, all the ones doing Sang Palmaki, the foot at the front is the jab block. Yeah? And the other one, the backhand, is the back foot up. Yeah? Back foot, backhand. Let's try again. Hana! Oh, nearly. Keep your feet. This is the tricky one. This is for yellow belts, remember. Remember, the foot at the front is the jab block. Just check, are you doing the same thing? Everyone is doing a twin forearm block now. Your foot at the front is the hand at the front, yeah? And then the other one is the one that wipes your nose. Yeah? So that's all you have to do. On the next step, just check that yourself. Hana! Is the foot at the front the hand at the front? Or is the hand at the front, foot at the front? Are your knees bent? Are you doing the correct stance? Let's go. If you haven't got any room, you're going to go the other way now. Let's try another step. Hana! That's it. Red belts are doing okay. But look at the hips for red belt. If you think about Dolinio Maki, forearm circular block, what do the hips do? What do the hips do? What do the hips do in this one then? Yeah? So my belly button is not facing forward, it's facing over the front knee. It's a reverse. Okay? Hana! Two! Tricky one, red belts, isn't it? You can't seem to get any power for this one. Maybe your hands are too far forward. or maybe they're too far to the side. If you think about Dolimiumaki, all the red belts do a Dolimiumaki. Leo, circular block. If that's a reverse, yeah? And then just take the hands and put them over, that's how you should be finished. So the body's the same shape. Body's the same shape. Half reverse facing, or reverse half facing. Hana! Two. Set. Net. Alrighty, Paro. Go back to the starting point. This next one's for everybody. I like to try new techniques with you guys, but then we're going to do our patterns, yeah? So I take you away from the techniques and your patterns now. We'll give you new techniques or new ways of doing them, but then you've got to go back into your pattern mode. You've got to be able to go into pattern mode when you have to. So you've been distracted, and then I'm going to bring you back into pattern mode, all right? Right now, can you all put one hand out in front of that? Fingertips, right? And then just curl the fingers in, but leave the first two, like the fourth fist would be there, but there's the two fingers here, yeah? And bend them slightly. Look how I'm doing this with my thumb, yeah? So that, all right? Not something you should try, but that's what it's for. Okay? And then you can do a little dance with the new shoes. All right. You're going to do this one. I'm going to let you do it obverse, but then we're going to try and reverse. When you've got this hand like this one is trying to close. Okay? You might get your fingers and hands and thumbs all mixed up. It's going to happen because this is new. All right? Everyone's going to step forward, right fingertip, right hand. Now, if your hands have gone into place, great. If they haven't, then just make sure you've got your thumb going across there, you've got your fingers like this, and your other hands at the hip. Now, your hands step like this, you've got to do the other hand. Now you're going to step forward. You ready, Imogen? Two. See your right hand, Imogen. You really got to take control of that. Set. Net. There's no crossing on this one. Yeah, it's just straight out. It's like a punch. Backward step now. And up. Two. There's no crossing. There's no crossing. Set. You're still crossing, Lucas. You're not hearing me very well today. There's no crossing. You do not cross. It's like a punch. Set. All right. You're going to come forward. Why do you come out of position? Why are you staying in parastance? Eva, what are you doing? You should still be in the position. You shouldn't have moved. All right? You're going to come forward now and you're going to do obverse, reverse. Not yet though, Eva, because I haven't said go. Listen in, please. Right? You're going to do obverse, reverse. Hana! Oh, what am I doing? Now you've got to go obverse, reverse. You're in reverse at the moment. So don't forget, you've got to load in fire and then reverse. Two. Set. Some of you have got it. Good. Net. Don't worry if you can't get it. Remember, this is a black belt technique. All right? backward stepping, or the other direction now. Hana. Obverse, reverse. Obverse, reverse. 2. Set. Obverse, reverse. Net. Hands up if that was tricky. It was, yeah, it was, baby, it was tricky. We've got loads of people with their hands up here. It was tricky. It was deliberately, not deliberately tricky. They didn't invent it to be deliberately tricky, but I gave you it to be deliberately tricky. All right? But you don't have to worry because you weren't supposed to be able to do it great. That's a black belt technique. Black belt technique. So you won't be able to do it very well without lots of practice. Yeah? Okay. Another one, last one. Make sure you can see the screen. This next one, for black belts, it's going to be easy, and probably red belts as well. You've all done the low knife hand lock, but I want you to do reverse low knife hand lock. Okay? You've done a reverse punch, but now you're doing a reverse knife hand lock. So instead of same foot, same hand, you're going to do reverse. Yeah, you got that, baby's practicing already. Yeah, nice one. It's going to be tricky if you've never done it before. It's not a test. It's not a punishment. Sort of. It's to make your brain start growing differently, realizing that Taekwondo isn't as easy as you think it might be. All right? You're getting easy stuff now because you know your stuff. It's not perfect, but you've been practicing, so it's getting better and easier. This is going to get your brain going a bit doolally. So expect that. Ready? I'm going to block with my left hand. So I'm going to put my right foot forward. Low reverse knife hand block. And up. Don't forget half reverse facing. Everybody knows what I mean. You've just been doing dual bandal. So your body, like a linear haki, your body should be the same here. Reverse. 2. Set. Yeah, it makes your brain think, doesn't it? Net. Are you still doing a normal knife hand block? Let's go backwards. Hana. Make sure it's the wrong hand. That's it. 2. So it's one foot and the wrong hand. Yeah? Set. Net. Barrow, step up. All right. So how many of you, your head's going a little bit boing? Yeah? Yeah, you've got a few hands going up there. Baby, are you paying attention? Or are you playing with your juice bottle again? Come on, leave that alone. Come and stand over here so I can see you. Right? It's going to be tricky, and you might get a little bit, what's the word? Exasperated. You might go, oh, it's too difficult. Yeah, but it's too difficult now because you've never done it before. But as you get up the grades, so you're going to go yellow belt, green belt, blue belt, things will be easier. They'll become easier. That's what the training is. That's what the syllabus is. It's to introduce these things all the way up. This here, this is not for ninth cups. You don't need this until yellow belt. But how many ninth cups can do this knife hand guarding go? Let me see. Go on and show me knife hand guarding go. See, baby can do it. She's a ninth cup, but it's not for ninth cups. It's for the next grade up, baby. So you're already doing a yellow belt technique. Yeah? You just did another one. Great. So you could do that. And I bet you can do knife hand side strike as well. Yeah? Okay. Let me see now. I've taken you away from your pattern. Now you're going to go to your pattern. Catherine, you're going to start with it back. Right? First degree is going to start with Gebe. And if there's any second degrees, then it's Chunjan. Not Chuchu. Chunjan. Ready, stance, your own grade pattern. Hopefully you know what it's called. Chunji, 9th cups, Dangun, 8th cups, 7th cups are doing Dosan, 6th cups, 1 yo, 5th cups, yo gok, June gun for 4th, Toike for 3rd, Parang for 2nd, Chungmu for 1st, and 1st degree, I'm going to do Giba. Ready, stance, to me, make sure you got lots of room. Sijak. Good attention to detail, Zach. Oh. Now you've got to go backwards twice, baby, yeah? 1, punch and punch. There you go. You almost did 3 forward there, but you stopped, didn't you? Well done. It's difficult unless you're counting as you go. If you learn to count as you're doing your pattern, you'll know, your body and your brain will understand, they'll talk to each other. 7, where's 7? Oh, I'm not in the right move. That doesn't feel like number 7. Where's number 7? Oh, it's a block. Oh, I would do the punch. That's not right. So if you count when you're doing your pattern, your brain and your body will talk to each other. And if you do something wrong, you'll realize. And it'll become so good, the conversation between your body and your brain. When you're counting, your body will automatically know what the next number is and go to the right position. Yeah? Paro, step up. We're going to do that again because some people are a bit rusty and distracted. I did say that. I did say you would be, because we've done all those things and now we're doing patterns. That was kind of your practice. How many moves in your pattern? You should know. Chunji's got 19. Dangun's got 21. Dosan's got 24. Then there's 28, 38, 37, 29, 30, 39. So you've got to know how many moves. You know how many to count up to in your pattern. Right, baby, you're going to do Chunji again. You messing around? Have you had an Easter egg this morning or something? For your breakfast? Eh? She's darting about the place. Yeah, full of beans. Bang! Okay, so you're going to do your own pattern again. Chunji for 9th cups. Ready, stance. Chunji. This one's got to be stronger now because you've had the practice. This has got to be a stronger version. Sijai. Nice and strong. Loads of power. High punches for Dangun. All the punches at Dangun are high. You're right there, Lucas. Eh? Low aim fire, yeah? Low aim fire. That's better. That's a good punch. It's easy to forget sometimes. Ooh. That's it, Eugene. Keep going. Then 2 more moves. 1, other hand back to the hip, though. You see that one? Your right hand has a real bad habit of not coming back all the way to this hip. Nearly there. Okay. Just 3 more moves. Where's Monty gone? Has he fallen off the screen? Oh, there he is. Barrow, step up. There we go. Sure. Okay. So was that the best version you could do? Was that the best pattern you could do? Travis is on Facebook. Hello, Travis. Is your dad there as well? Marcus as well. My eyesight's really bad. I can see Marcus and Travis are on as well on Facebook, right? So hopefully they're working hard. You've got to try harder now. You might think you're trying hard, but you're not. What do you mean? Right? I bet you're not. Are your arms hurting now? No. Does it feel like the skin needs to be, I don't know, like a spider or a snake? The skin needs to come off to make room for bigger muscles? No. Then you've not worked hard enough. Yeah, if you feel like you need to shed your skin, then you've worked hard. Yeah? You've got to feel, after class, you've got to feel that you've worked really hard. And you've got to punch and strike like you mean it. So every technique you're going to do now, you've got to, you're going to take your time through the pattern, you've got to really fling it out. You've got to really strike, you've got to really kick, you've got to really block and punch. All right, so go back to the start position, Jumbe. Let me see you now, fling it out. Do you want to stick with Gebek, Catherine? Yeah, if you do, then just do that. I'll see which one you do anyway. Too far away from the fancy. I can see you doing it, but I can't see any yays or nays. Ready, stance, Jumbe? Sija. Take your time. Alex D, take your time. You're not flinging enough power into each technique, you see. Are you frozen in time there, Lucas? That's the first move, Lucas. Lucas, start again. Lucas, start again. You go that way first. That's it. And an L stance, yeah? Is that an L stance? Okay. That's a walking stance now. Come on. You're taking two. That's better. There we go. As long as you're counting and breathing and trying really hard, there's going too slow. Yeah, people go too slow sometimes. Baby's finished. Is that a good walking stance? Everyone look at your stance and see, is that a good one? Is that the best one I can do? Is my front knee bent? Is my back leg straight? Are my eyes facing the right way? Is my hand high enough, low enough, in the correct place? Usually your hands are measured middle by your shoulder, high by your eye, and low under your belly button. Yeah, so if you're not sure, just check your hands. If you do the middle punch, it should be just under your shoulder for middle. All righty then. Paro, step up. Sure. Is anybody unsure about any part of their pattern? The technique. What technique is it? Should it be this? Should it be that? What stance should it be? Yeah, if you've got any question, best ask me now. We've just run out of time, but ask me anyway. Has anybody got a question about their pattern? I'm going to ask Catherine. Wave your hand, Catherine, if you are going to do Gebek for the competition. Okay. Yeah. Gebek for the competition. You might get asked to do two anyway. I don't know. All the competitions are different. Yeah. So you'll have a standby. You might get to do your favorite, but they might ask you to send 2 videos in, or, you know, not necessarily this one, but another one might ask you. You have to read it very carefully. When you go to a normal competition, that's to say at a sports centre, when we all pile in, then you'll get asked to do 2. Yeah? Your own one and the one they tell you to do. So you have to have 2. And they might ask you anything. They might ask you to do Chunji. Yeah? What's that, Eva? What's that you're holding up there? Is that your last certificate? Is that the one you got from last time? Yeah? Where's your medal? Put your microphone on. I can't read that. That's too far away from me. Or the screen. Hold on a minute. I'll put the big screen on. Yeah. Right. Oh, I can't even do that. Where is she? Gallery view. Where's the? Hold on, Ava. I'm going to get you on the big screen when I go pin. Let's see. Online Open 2021, focusing on tennis. Graham Ava diploma presented for the participation in the online Open. Yeah. Eh? She's got a nice. Stay there, Ava. Stay there. Hold on. Pull it away a little bit. Back a bit more. Beep. There you go. I think I've just captured the screen. I've got a screen capture of that. Yeah, well done for you. Nobody can see that, but what I'll do is I'll put a picture of that for everyone to see later on, and they can see what they get for participating. You get a certificate for joining in. Right? Yeah, a diploma no less. Okay, and if you win, you get a medal. I think Marcus, where's Catherine gone? There she is, because the pictures are moved. Catherine, you got a medal before for an online one, didn't you? Yeah, I think Marcus did as well. You get a medal if you get in the top 3. Yeah, so well done on getting the certificate there for joining in. You also, if you do super good, you get a medal, right? So there is one coming up this weekend. I think I've put it in the posts. All you have to do is do a video. Make sure you've got plenty of space. Do a video. It's nice and clear. They can see you. And maybe mums and dads can actually move with you so they can see just in front of you. Don't go zooming around. But I think the best one is if it's a still camera. Yeah.
The video for the competition this weekend has to be taken straight on.
Say again. Straight on. Yeah.
Straight on.
Straight on. So don't go doing a movie. A 360, right?
You have to be in view of the camera all the time.
Say again.
You have to be in view of the camera.
Yeah. You have to be the whole of you, not just your feet, not just your head, not just your hands, but all of you has to be in there straight ahead. So mums and dads can move backwards and forwards, but as long as it's not too distracting, because if judges get confused, and they do, right, they'll not bother with you. They'll not like it. So it has to be a good video, but it can move back and forward slowly, so it can capture you. And I wouldn't use the zoom. I wouldn't use the zoom in a camera, because sometimes that jerks and interferes with the audio. But anything that deteriorates the quality of the video is going to be held against you subconsciously. What does that mean? Make it a nice, simple video with no bumps and scrapes and no noisy background. Right? Make it. Don't put any music on it, though. I don't mean don't put any flowery music on it, or any of those effects. Yeah, no beauty face effects or anything. No Hulk smash effects. Just nice and simple video. But saying that, if you have got these effects on your phone and you want to send me a video of you doing it, yeah, they've got an effect now. You can hold it against your dog and cat, and the dog and cat gets a funny man face or a girl face with fluttery eyelashes, never makeup, right? I don't know what it's called, but it's on your phone. It does stupid things with your face and gives your dogs teeth. Yeah? They've got teeth, but funny man teeth. Anyway, that's good. So let me see your videos as well. Send them to me if you like. Yeah, Catherine sent videos in. I had a look at them. All those patterns are getting much better, Catherine. Yeah, all 3. The Kwange, Quebec, and Poan, much better. So it takes practice, and Catherine's practicing. That's why they're getting better. Right, we're going to finish now anyway. Marcus and Travis, are you competing as well? I can't remember now. Just put a yes or no. If you're competing, anyone that's competing, you're best to let me know, because I can't. If I don't know, then yeah, it's kind of rude. In a way, it's kind of rude that you haven't asked. Hey, there's one. Yeah, we've got a smiley face on Zoom as well. My goodness me, I didn't know that. But I want you to enter the competitions, but just let me know you're gonna. Yeah, and I can support you, I can help you or whatever, and let everybody else know, and then congratulate you when you get your medal and certificate. That's where it goes. Right then, so we're going to finish. The smiley faces. I'm going to get a. Hold on. I don't know if you can see that if I change the screen. Can anyone else Can anybody else see Ava's screen? If I do this, let me know. Oh, no. No. How do I get it onto Ava's screen? If I make you the host, no way, no, not doing that. Add pin. There you go. There she is. Right, I'm just going to go onto MS Paint first, and I'm going to go plop that certificate into there. Right, and then I'm going to capture Ava's screen now, going print screen. Right, so now I've got her on there as well. All right, so we're going to finish. Well done. I'll see you Monday here live, but I'll see you on Facebook and YouTube too. I don't think I'll be able to Zoom it. Right, so don't expect Zoom to be on the live, but I will have a camera there for YouTube and Facebook broadcast. You'll be able to do that in replay. Okay, so let's finish. Carry on. Come now. Well done. I shall see you all next class. Bye for now. Well done. Smiley faces. See you later. Bye. Well done, everybody. And who else was on there? Marcus and Travis. Yeah, hopefully got a decent workout there. I shall see you all next class. Well done.